In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I made a custom in-browser tool to make stuff like this. Hey everybody, it's Adrian from Zanz's Toys, and I love 3D modeling. But the problem with 3D modeling is it's really hard to get into. So if you want to get into it, you need to, at some point, you bite the bullet and you learn something like Maya or 3D Studio Max or Fusion 360 or my personal favorite, FreeCAD or OpenScatter, etc. The list goes on and on and on, right? But one thing that all these 3D tools have in common is that they tend to have a really steep learning curve. And I think that's I won't call it a problem, but it's kind of an opportunity, right? So I've long thought that there's a lot of potential to have really special purpose CAD tools that kind of take away the complexity and just do a couple of things. And to that end, I've made a tool for generating things like this. So what do I mean by things like this? So what we have here is we have a panel and we have a couple of features, right? So we've got bits that are extruded out, we've got some parts that are inset, we have some buttons, arrays of buttons. We have, if we look real close, there's some dials set to kind of random positions. And if I turn it on its side, you can see that here we've got, you can see it most easily there. We've got sort of handles like you might use to remove a piece of equipment. So this was made with a tool that I wrote using 3JS, which is this really great library for JavaScript that lets you do 3D graphics. And what it lets you do is, it's specifically to make stuff like this. It's not a general purpose modeler. It's meant so that anybody with very little experience can make sort of a panel full of tech bits suitable for use with action figures. So what we have here is what's called Greeblies or nurnies. It's a long-standing tradition of just kind of throwing some random tech stuff on a panel to make it look interesting. So a really good example is the original Death Star in the first Star Wars movie, which was apparently just a ping pong table with a lot of model battleship parts. So I made a tool that lets you sort of just draw a rectangle on the surface of another rectangle and put a feature there. So far I have 4 feature types. There's extruding both out and in. There's arrays of buttons. There's the dials. And there's handles. And what's cool is all of those are fully parametric. So none of that involves actually loading a model from any other source. It's all just math and some geometry, right? So upshot of that is that you can make the handles thicker, you can make the buttons can actually go in too, so you can get kind of like a speaker grill kind of effect. And then when you're done, you can export an STL and 3D print it and have something like this. So it's still early stages. There's still a lot I want to add, but I thought that this was like it was a good enough state to share with all of you. So if you'd like to use it for yourself, check the links in the description. You can go check it out, try using it, see what you think. I should note that there still are some rough edges. There's no undo. There's I did get Cura told me that this was not watertight, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly what the problem is there. It seems like it's watertight to me. I did open up the mesh in Blender, and I haven't been able to find any disconnected vertices or anything yet, but I might just be not finding it, right? So, but either way, it did print fine. So, just disclaimer. Yeah, so that's about it for this video. Just a quick little demo of something we're working on. And yeah, like I said, if you want to play with it yourself, check out the links below. If you want to see more fun 3D printed toy stuff, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot. See you next video.